Archaeologists discovered giant skeletons over 3 meters tall buried in a desert, challenging known human biology. The find raises questions about ancient civilizations and their myths. The scientific community is divided, with some suggesting links to legends or unknown hominid species. Further research is planned to understand these giants' historical context, potentially rewriting ancient history. A 10-year-old stoic Japanese boy standing at attention having brought his deceased baby brother to a cremation pyre in Nagasaki, 1945. Years later, Joe O'Donnell, the American photojournalist who took this photo, spoke to a Japanese interviewer about this photograph. "I saw a boy about 10 years old walking by. He was carrying a baby on his back. In those days in Japan, we often saw children playing with their little brothers or sisters on their backs, but this boy was clearly different. I could see that he had come to this place for a serious reason. He was wearing no shoes. His face was hard. The little head was tipped back as if the baby were fast asleep. The boy stood there for 5 or 10 minutes. The men in white masks walked over to him and quietly began to take off the rope that was holding the baby. That is when I saw that the baby was already dead. The men held the body by the hands and feet and placed it on the fire. The boy stood there straight without moving, watching the flames. He was biting his lower lip so hard that it shone with blood. The flame burned low like the sun going down. The boy turned around and walked silently away." The baobab tree, often called the tree of life, is a 2,000-year-old African giant that stands as a symbol of resilience and survival in the savanna. Towering up to 30 feet tall, it stores water in its thick trunk to endure long droughts, offering shelter, food, and hydration to both people and wildlife. Its nutrient-rich fruit lasts for years and is valued for its health and beauty benefits. Every part of the baobab has a purpose, from bark used for rope to oil from its seeds, making it one of nature's most generous and vital resources. This is a fish ladder in Switzerland. It allows fish to get around a dam.
A reconstruction model of a Neanderthal man in modern clothing stands in front of Neanderthal Museum in Mettmann, Germany. He's leaning on the railing in the exhibit as if he was a normal visitor taking a break. Neanderthals are an extinct species or subspecies of archaic humans who lived in Eurasia until about 40,000 years ago. They most likely went extinct due to assimilation into modern human genome, bred into extinction, great climatic change, disease, or a combination of these factors. They were fully replaced by early European modern humans. Neanderthals are named after the valley, the Neanderthal, in which the first identified specimen was found. The valley was spelled Neanderthal and the species was spelled Neanderthaler in German until the spelling reform of 1901 CE. Angels ascending the ladder to heaven on the west facade of Bath Abbey in England, completed in 1520.